Okay, and next up, number 3, control systems are used in many homes. Describe the purpose of a control system used in homes, naming both the sensor and the output device. So we've talked a lot about these. There are some specific sensors that you need to talk about, and you need to be specific about your output devices as well. So I'll give you 30 seconds to do that. Okay. Pressure sensor, get one mark for that. Could be used in a burglar alarm security system. That would give me one mark. I now need to describe what the burglar alarm system would do. The system would keep out intruders. There's one more thing I need to do for that third mark. The output device would be a light or siren or speaker. Other things you could talk about, it's not just burglar alarms. You could talk about automatic doors if you were very posh. Smoke detectors, which all homes have to have. So it would be a smoke sensor to detect fire, and the output could be I don't know, a speaker, a sprinkler system. Other things are humidity sensor. So, for example, if you had a greenhouse and you needed to keep humidity and moisture in the air, basically at a certain level, you could use a humidity sensor to test moisture in the air, and a dehumidifier could be the output. Okay, next up. Many people use email. Other than being able to attach documents and email arriving faster than normal post, give 2 advantages of email. So they're really cutting out a few main things that we'd normally talk about there, but that's okay. So have a good think and try and get something down, please. Okay, so we could talk about the cost saving. So this could cut down on mailing costs, as emails are free to send across the world. Post can be quite expensive. Okay, so consider I haven't just said cheap to send, I've actually gone in and I've written quite a bit. We need 2 more. Oh, sorry, 1 more. What about the environmental issue? Environmental, environmentally friendly. So this means that there are less carbon emissions. Emissions from email, as nothing is transported. Other things we could talk about is the fact that you could get your emails from lots of different devices. You can get them on the go. You can send a group email out to lots of people at the same time, and this will save you time. What we're not going to say is it's cheaper, it's free. We're not going to say it's faster. We're not going to say it's instant. We're actually going to make an effort to, write a nice full sentence or a few Okay. So, a disadvantage of email is that viruses can be received. To describe two different ways that such virus infections can be prevented. So the obvious one, oh, sorry, I'll give you some time to do this. Okay, so the obvious one is antivirus software. So antivirus software can be used to detect and delete viruses. He said he wanted two, and he said describe as well. Also, do not open emails from people you don't know who could be potential hackers. Other things you could have talked about is not clicking on suspicious links, parental controls as well. So your parents could stop you from help you, look at your emails, so that you don't download any viruses. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, the database questions. There's always some of these. A school has created a database to organise the events at the school sports day. Part of the database is shown below. Usual thing. State how many fields are shown in the above database. Okay, so we can have a look at that. Okay, so the fields are obviously the headings of the database, of which there are 7. State how many fields there are with a number database. So let's have a look for numbers. That's not, because there's a letter in it. No, no, no. So that's a date or time. Yes. No, no. So it's just the 1. Okay, next up, explain how the school has ensured differentiation between students if more than one student has the same first name and surname. I'll give you a few seconds to have a think about that. Okay, so this is all about the key field, the unique identifier. But we're going to explain it. We're not just going to write unique identifier, we're going to write it in a little bit of detail. You get plenty of time in this exam. The school has used a key field. And the name of it, I can't remember. Student ID. In this case, it is student ID. This is a unique identifier which allows people with the same name to be differentiated. Differentiated. Okay? So differentiate means just tell the difference between. Okay? So the school has used the key field student ID. This is the unique identifier which allows the people with the same name to be differentiated. Okay, so a nice full answer there. Okay, it's coming up towards the end of this video again. I can only do them in 2-minute slots unless I pay for the full version. Okay, so I'll just start reading the next one. You've got to describe one other sensible Boolean field that could be added to the database given example data. So while I'm changing videos, you can have a little go with that.